everybody, how you guys doing? This is your boy Jersey Joe doing some ride sharing today, and today I want to show you guys how to make $1,000 a week in less than 35 hours. It's a couple of tips to doing this. It's not rocket science. It's very easy, but you gotta follow through. If you don't follow through, you're gonna get frustrated, you're gonna get upset. So, I know a lot of people get frustrated. I know a lot of people that do ride sharing, and they get frustrated because they're driving all around and they'll be driving for hours, and they feel that they're not moving anywhere, they're not moving that dial, they're not making X amount of dollars, it ain't raining money like the way it's supposed to be, or like the way they say. But there are certain ways, techniques, and times that you have to be out to see where this money is at. And I can tell you right now, it ain't the rush hour. I can tell you right now, it's not during these crazy peak times where they're offering 35, 40%. You pick up one customer and you're sitting in traffic with them just like everybody else. There's no secrets to that. But I can tell you that there's certain things, like for example, one thing you have to eliminate, and this is just my personal preference, but eliminate this part. Bye-bye to shared rides. Shared rides is wasted time. You're wasting time with shared rides. Every time you pick up a shared ride, it's looking for another customer, it extends the route, it really wastes your time. And you're out here to make money. Yes, you want to give somebody a ride, at their convenience or whatever the deal is, but it's about you first. It's about you first. So, in order for it to be about you, you cannot waste time with shared rides and chasing rides. You can't waste time with shared rides or chasing rides. When I say chasing rides, anytime you accept a ride more than 3 minutes, you're putting yourself in a predicament. Because everybody knows, or if you don't know already, anything over 3 minutes, it's usually about anywhere between 2 to 3 miles to get that person, to get that ride. Unless you're in rush hour, then you're dealing with traffic, you go 1 mile, and then, you know what I mean? So, but a 3-minute or less ride, direct ride, now you're gonna start to see money, because usually 3 minutes and less, you're going a mile and a half distance. You're picking up somebody that, if they're not going a mile or more than a mile, or just a little over a mile, you're not going to get so frustrated because it was only a mile you wasted. But when you have to waste 2 to 3 miles in traffic, that's, anywhere between 5, 7, 6 minutes driving to someone, because these rideshare programs, they don't pay you to get to the customer. You understand? So now you're wasting time going to the customer. No, you want to get to them as fast as possible, 3 minutes or less. Once you do that, you'll start to see more revenue faster. And that's the name of this game. Get the revenue as fast as possible. So you do 3 minutes or less. Second thing you do is the time that you come out. Well, number one, pick a destination that you want to be at. So if you want to be in let's say, a Penn Station of your town, and Penn Station because there's a lot of movement. Well, instead of turning on your application to get to Penn Station, why don't you just get to Penn Station, then turn on your application? Does that make sense to you? Some people leave their house, turn on their app, and it's whatever happens, happens. No. Have a goal set. If you really want to make some money in this industry, get to the destination where you know the traffic is at. So if it's going to be at the mall, then go straight to the mall, then turn on your application, and it's going to start dinging right away. and then let the system pick up from there. Now, another secret is, you know how sometimes you have a passenger in your car, you're getting close to dropping them off, well, and all of a sudden it queues in another passenger? Well, in that queuing, once you drop off the customer, it's going to tell you how far that customer is. That customer is more than 3 minutes away, cancel it and let the next one come in. Because again, you're going to be wasting time getting to the customer, and then once you waste, more than 5 minutes to get to the customer, then you're going to go bananas, because that customer, you just drove 3 miles to take them 1 mile. One never knows. All of these things I'm telling you is because I've already been through it. I say that I make $1,000 in less than 35 hours, and less than 30 hours sometimes, because I use these small little tips. The time that I come out, I start my day at 5 a.m. in the morning. Between 5 and 7 o'clock, you make the majority of your money. That's right, 5 and 7 a.m. In 2.5 hours, you make a nice chunk of change. The rest is just simple math. Stick to the tips that I gave you. Pick up rides 3 minutes or less. Get to the destination or the area that you want to do work in. Because this is what happens. If you don't choose your ride before you get to your destination, let's say you just turn on the app, well, your first ride might be 20 minutes away, 15 minutes away. You understand? It doesn't make any sense. But if you get to the destination, if you know that you want to work the mall area, get to the mall area, or get to that train station junction area that you want to work, and then turn on the app. This way, you're not wasting time. You're not second guessing, man, should I pick up that 10-minute ride? Or no, get to your destination, turn on the app, and watch the money start coming in. Look at your time, be sensible. Stop, take a break, get some lunch. Don't go bananas. Don't stress yourself out chasing that dollar. The money will come to you. But there's certain tips, and before you know it, you'll say, wow, that was the easiest $200 I made in just a couple of hours.